What's up, y'all? It's Catman, aka Cat Collects. We're back talking about indie comics. Um, this week I got some Planet Death. These are pretty big. I got issue 0, issue 1. The reason these are kind of big right now, because if you don't know, Planet Death is written by the creator and screenwriter of John Wick. Um, and I'm just gonna tell you right now. I mean, you can look at the cover, and if you know, you know. But it seems like the guy who made John Wick kind of wanted to make his own fucking Warhammer. Let's be for real. So, starting off, we're gonna dive right in the story and everything and how it plays out. Well, actually, we can stop and look at the art for both of these real quick. This is the issue 0. Um, it's valid. It's valid. We're feeling it. Very thin. It's just a 0, but the 1 made up for it being really big. Actually, it's pretty thick. That's yeah. Never mind. But Planet Death, it's pretty good so far. I'll say issue 0 kind of starts off with we kind of just see it's really short. It's just like a couple of pages. We see this guy. He's pretty buff. He's getting tortured, and he's just talking to this. It's like this alien race, and he's just saying like, what I'm saying. My guys are coming for you. Like, yeah, you might kill me, but we're coming for you. We're on that ass. And you see like all of them like start dropping out of the sky. These big Astartes looking warriors just falling from the sky. But as the guy who's being tortured says that, the aliens are kind of like, yeah, and we're counting on that. Trust, like, you're going to be the first of them to die, but the slowest. And then you just see, like, all of them, like, who are parachuting down and their ships coming down, like, all these super soldiers, they're, like, getting shot down. So it was, like, a trap, I guess. We don't really have the backstory on it yet. But that was issue 0. Then that brings us back to issue 1. And issue 1 is pretty cool. It starts off like with our they call it regen baths, and it's kind of like our main character is waking up in these like matrix like goop type tubes. Like they're kind of in like a tube of goop on some like, if you ever seen the first Matrix, and like like everything's got to get disconnected from the back of them, and then they're literally just on like an assembly line, just well, actually I probably can't show that part, but they're just naked on the assembly line getting pushed across this like huge sci-fi zone in this ship, which I'm really loving. I'm definitely more of a fantasy guy, but sci-fi is really cool to me too. It's up there. It's just not up there with swords, orcs, ogres, wizards, that type of thing. But it is up there. I do think it's cool too. And I am a Warhammer fan. I'm still a novice. I've read like the first 5 books of the Horus Heresy, and then like another book or two that I've started. I mean, we're not going to keep comparing this to Warhammer too much, but only when they make me. And speaking of making me, that you can see this suit that they kind of get into, and we're going to come back to the suit. We're going to talk more about it later. But basically, in issue 1, it's kind of like we're dropping down because we're seeing the other side of what's happening now. So the guy explained that the soldiers are falling down. So now they're doing that, and we're seeing them getting shot out of the sky and everything. But there's our main character's like on a ship with another couple of guys, and they're still going down. And basically, you can see that one of them has just like this crazy PTSD, and they're all talking about going home and for home and this, that, and the third. And one of them's talking about like how he misses Nebraska, and they're just like, I don't even remember Nebraska. And they're talking about like these regen baths and how they feel real foggy when they wake up. So I'm assuming that these regen baths are kind of like you're sitting in the little matrix goop, and a lot of time is passing even though you're not experiencing that time. That's like my theory. They didn't really go into that, but you can tell there's been a while since any of these people have been home. But I mean, the art is really, it's really there. We're gonna show more of it. I'm gonna keep going through the story first though. But yeah, so they're getting shot out of the sky. Their specific ship gets shot. They jump out, and the guy who was having like the PTSD was freaking out. His parachute's not working, and the other guy's trying to like catch him, get to him real fast, but he can't. And then his parachute, the main character Ryan, his parachute gets messed up as well. And oh, excuse me. The PTSD guy is Ryan. The main character is Scott. But his parachute gets messed up as well, and he sees the first guy land, so he tries to land near him to save him. And funny enough, I mean, super soldiers. The first guy actually didn't die. They land in the snow, but even though he didn't die, like the main character is running up to him like, "Yo, rifle out! Like we need to be ready. Like our mission is destroy the weapon, go home." And the guy's like, "Why? Like why should I? You know what I mean?" And he's like, "Focus. Aren't you married? Don't you have kids?" And the guy's just like, basically, he's like, "It's easier this way," and he unalives himself. And then have this little heartfelt moment where the main character is leaning over him like, "I wish I had been in Nebraska. I try and remember it for both of us," which was valid. It was a nice little line. And then you just see the rest of them start charging him for battle, and they're just screaming for home, which I don't know if that's like for all of their homes. Like they're all talking about going home. That comes up a lot. It's issue 1, so I don't know, but it's pretty cool, and they're fighting these like orcish type monsters that I really love the design of, especially the main one that the main character gets into a fight with. I mean, just look at him. He's a behemoth. Like he's sick. I love this one the most. You can see his big shoulders. Just makes me think World of Warcraft. God, I haven't played in a while. I need to play some WoW. Side note. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of going through most of the story. I don't want to say too much, but I'm already saying a lot. But really, that's basically the whole issue. The book is really big, but it's a lot of pages where the art, like this last page, where the art is just kind of spread out like this. Which, don't get me wrong, I enjoy seeing stuff and kind of putting it together for myself. But yeah, I got to the end of the book and I kind of just wish there was more. But yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, all this is coming from the creator of John Wick. I mean, yeah, who would have known he's dipping his toes into this genre too, this sci-fi super soldier esque thing. Um, I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. I would like more of it. For me, it's like I'm new to Warhammer. I just got into it this year. I'm sorry I keep making this comparison because it's probably not even that similar to 40K. We're just in the first issue. But 40K is one of those things where there's so much and it's so hard to jump into. And do I start with the Heresy? Do I read all 70,000 books in the Heresy? Do I start with Elsewhere stories or the Cadians? You know what I mean? And it's like it can be kind of daunting. So it's like, okay, this is like a sci-fi super soldier thing where I can jump in from issue 1 or 0 technically. So yeah, definitely shout out the author, but really shout out the artist, Venditti, I think it is. I don't know his first name, but yeah, I mean, from the creator of John Wick, Planet Death, issue 1. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I enjoy it. I'm ready for the next issue, and yeah, thanks for listening. This has been Cat Collects.